was trying to connect to the other system, and it doesn't access my what do you call the camera and video to log in. So I mean, everything was fixed. It's just that the is not able to get access to my microphone and the uh, what do you call the yeah. So I mean, they're giving me some errors. So I need to fix that. I mean, maybe after today's call, I'm gonna fix it. I basically missed this whole move, push up and down. We could be it's really a good dip buy. Which it's just it's just the news that the I think there was some data release at 8:30, so continued claim and and just a normal pullback. Market extremely strong, extremely strong. Let me share my screen with you guys. Here we go. Let me just put that here. You do not need to watch here. Let's just do it here. Um, and good morning, guys. We really missed that move. If you look at the market, extremely strong. Extremely strong. Market is moving right now, all-time high. Can you imagine? NQ is almost 22,570. Yesterday, we showed it at 22,500. Now it just another 70 points up. Extremely bullish market. This market is unbelievable, extremely bullish. So don't come into this in between this market. Don't try to fight that market. This market is just fabulous. Just follow the trend. That would I would just suggest. Just follow the trend. It is very important for you guys to follow the trend, because if you're gonna push things on the other side, uh, you just gonna regret it. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it. Market is extremely strong, so don't even try to fight that market. You could have 1,000 reasons why market is not pushing up, why it's going, that momentum, whatever it is, but it is what it is, right? Just accept it. You can't do anything. If you don't like going long, just take a break for a few months. And yeah, we're just gonna wait a few more minutes and we're gonna start the analysis. See something wrong here. What's happening? Can you check, Vivek, that is it streaming on the YouTube? Because why it doesn't show me here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm just give a few seconds. Can you hear me? All right, perfect. All right. All right, keep it open there. So then, because I don't know what's happening here on my screen here. Okay, yeah, I see now here. All right, okay. All right, I'm gonna just start the analysis today. Just give me a few seconds. Looking at the price action right now, it's extremely bullish. Market just climbing over the top. Yeah, you see, as we were expecting that the market is going to close the gap yesterday, and market did close the gap, but not the entirety. Uh, Small gap closed. We still have the one gap left from the Monday morning, and I don't think so that this gap that is likely is going to close the gap very soon. Market extremely strong. Hi Kevin, thank you so much for joining. We're gonna do the market analysis soon, uh, and welcome from Florida. All right, let's do the analysis. So let's look at the ES, and you're gonna see here. Let me show you the here. All right. So see why it is so important for you always not to lose the context. So look at it, how beautifully market is just moving on the upside. You know, you can fight the market, but always remember that the shorting is not going to last too long. We showed it yesterday. We made money. You know, don't take me wrong that you cannot short the market. But the question is that short is not going to be for too long. You're gonna see the setup. You're gonna take it, and then boom, come out. Don't think that is going to go all the way somewhere here 5,900 and you can swing those things. No, market extremely bullish at this point. Uh, unlikely you're gonna see this kind of a moment unless the momentum changes. Okay, and then when the momentum gonna change, you're gonna see. So before you see, don't make those decisions. So market right now is skyrocketing. Okay, so now what we look at it on a lower time frame. So if you look at the lower time frame and add the pre-market data, you can clearly see that the this was the 24th. This was the 25th, so this is a Monday, this is Wednesday, this is the Tuesday, this is the Monday. So Monday we started here, move back up, continuation of the momentum, and then again continuation of the momentum, and again continuation of the momentum. So if you look at it, market is just, on fire, okay? Just on fire, okay? And when market is in absolute uptrend, look at this, it's absolute uptrend, it's get extended, then you come back here, right? Even it is coming back very slowly. So now again, it's moving back up. So when market is extremely bullish, you look for the dips. Okay, dips could be 21 EMA, 50 SMA on a lower time frame. That's what's basically respected. I don't know how long it's going to continue, how long they're going to buy the dips. But as far as they're buying the dip, your role, your job as a trader is to recognize that and then buy and trade along. Don't try to short the bottom. Yes, you can short the extension of thinking of the pullback, but shorting it at the low of the day, thinking that this could be it, this could be the low of the day as well, the final print for the day. So you can't force the short side trade on the lower side of the print. So now if we look at further, what does today we look like? So if you look at here, right now we are very close to 6164. Remember, I was telling you on the weekly and monthly chart, and let's look at this one. So on in February this year, we had the last pin. Look at here. I'm going to show you here. So focus here. Okay. Now let me show you here. So if you look at this is the February print. If you look at the February, the last print, what the top we had a 6166.5, and we just had the hit in the pre-market by 6170. I think that's it. I think 6171, close to 6171 is the high of the day. Let's look at it again. Open the pre-market data. Here you go, right? So 6171 is high. So now it means that we have already, retested the high of the day from the February. And if you look at the SPY, SPY could be interesting because SPY provide the dividends and everything. So SPY high is 61323, and right now we are on 6108. So it just means that we have not yet tested the SPY high. Is just mean that the dividend thing, after dividend calculation and everything, we have not, but in actually we also have tested, but with this framework in the state it's not. But triple Q has already did break out. So market is extremely forward, extremely strong. It's just continuously moving up. So there is no reason for you to be bearish for this market. When market is trending down, then you can be bearish, but at this point there is no means for you guys to be bearish in the market. Okay, so what our job is today, we'll see the action plan, but I guess as far as SPY can hold 6150 and then 6166, which was the prior top, if it can hold this level, just bring the cycle. I will just put exactly at the 6166. Excuse me. So if we can hold the 6166 and above 6150, we can definitely go towards a 6200. This could be today. It could be, it could be today, or it could be in the next few days. But it's a really momentum. We need to make sure that we find the right momentum. And when SPY, you look for the dip here now, because if you look at on the upside, sometimes it just gets slow when it reaches the top. Whenever it's breakout, a little bit pullback, and then it can ramp up really quickly. So from this morning, we can say that the range is 6152 to 6177. This means almost the 20 points range, which is smaller range. So it's not going to be that interesting day if you look at it given the range. And let's look at the NQ. Sorry, I'm just getting a little sleepy today. Yeah. Before I moved with you, NQ, do you have any question, guys? If you have any question, feel free to ask me. This is the time. Um, and we have a whole community of the traders trading with us live on our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, you can always join our Discord as well. So bias to the upside, given the trend we have, but it doesn't mean that we will not short. Even yesterday, we were looking for the bullish thing, but when we saw the trend on the downside, we basically shorted, and we had a really wonderful trade. You know, it's really one of the best trades we have. We basically shorted here on this candle, and then we rode all the way here. So let's look at it. So let's look at the NQ. So NQ right now have a small pullback coming in, um, which is about 22,560. So we have a half a range, and if you look at the yesterday, this is the yesterday high, right? So let me just bring that here so we can have that. Let me just remove that. Okay, good. Okay, yes. Yeah. All right. So let's look at it here on a 30 minutes chart. So right now we are very close to the yesterday high. If you can see here, very close to yesterday high. We are just coming down. This is the yesterday low, which is 22390. So we have a high, we have a low. Now what we really need to see that whether we can hold the pre-market low or we just come back down and trade within the yesterday range. So if you're trading within the yesterday range, we can clearly see that we have a clear high, clear low, and then we have a kind of a cup, kind of a recovery, right? So if we cannot hold this pre-market low, then likely we're going back into the between the 22,500 to 22,400 range. So basically a 100-point range here, which is tiny, but it could be the place where market wanted to go in between uh, lower side of the range. But if the NQ holds this area, which is 22,520 or just the 2,500, then there's likely we're gonna see another upside move. So keep an eye on that. That we really need to see that whether can market hold this, and if market can hold this, then we can look for the bounce. But if we can't hold, then we go and look for the short side within this range. Any question, guys? On the YouTube, Twitter, Discord. And those who are new and listening for the first time, uh, you know, we we kind of like the sniper style structure that we look for the right opportunity and we just one and done enters and look for the very tight opportunities with the good risk reward. We just don't go and change every trade for every candle. We look for the right place to enter and exit. Yep. If you have any questions, ask me. This is the time. Not interested in shorting at this point. It's already have the move. We'll see what happens next. So far, we are having a very strong week. We really had a good, nice trades. Monday, we had a nice trades. Tuesday, Wednesday, today's Thursday. There you go. The bounce came in. So this could be 22,550 could be a very important level to see whether uh, NQ can hold this or not. Do we have Vivek? Do we have any speakers speaking today, or we don't have any news? Hmm. So market is little pulling this small pullback coming in very close to pre-market low. Did you trade anything yesterday afternoon, Vivek? Apex? Why do you trade Apex? Because I've heard about a lot of now the complaint about the Apex, and Apex is not paying out and everything. You okay? No, I don't heard. I mean, I heard the different stories about them. They basically dog stuff is good. Dog stuff is good. let's see. I think if we get if we get the pullback in ES, and the range will expand. Right now, range is almost 10-15 points, so it's a very tiny range. So like maybe the NQ would be better option, uh, given the range we have. But if we get a better pullback, for instance, if it sell off in the beginning for 5 minutes and the range expanded to 30-40 points, uh, then could be we can switch to ES. But we're gonna watch both. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's if as far as NQ can hold 22 500, it can go back to 22 550, and if it holds 25 550, it can go all the way to the 23,000. So, very clear range of 50 points, depending what it holds at the time, and then we can make the plan. Right now, it's just holding it, so I'm not really concerned about it. Yeah, but it was very slow. And I mean, I like the better trade. I made the better profit into the bounce play. When I was telling you to look at the break and then we're gonna play bounce, that is much better. Yeah, uh, yeah, yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna be back, guys. I'm just gonna be back. Stay tuned. We're gonna prepare a plan and then we're gonna do the trading. Just give me a few minutes and I'm gonna be back. Okay.
Most traders know the patterns. Breakouts, gap fills, bounces off the 9 EMA. And yet, most still fail, not from a lack of knowledge. They fail because they're trading without context. Would you drive blindfolded on the freeway? That's what it's like trading without understanding market structure. Are we trending, consolidating, or reversing? Which setups fit today's environment? What levels truly matter and which are just noise? Market context answers all of that. That's why every morning I post a clear market context and game plan. It's the same blueprint I use before every trade. You'll know if we're in expansion or contraction mode, when to trust the open or fade it, whether a gap will run or reverse, where traders are trapped and where price is likely to react. With context, you're not chasing, you're executing. If you want to trade with clarity and conviction, read the daily game plan by 9 AM EST on Substack. Join us live on Discord and YouTube. It's not about seeing more setups, it's about knowing which ones matter before the bell rings.
Good morning, guys. I'm back. Sorry, just took a little longer in the restroom. So yeah, market is still there. As I said, that this market is just consolidating above the pre-market low. So don't try to short this market. It's extremely bullish and extremely, uptrending. So I think for me, we're gonna look at it that whether ES can hold the yesterday high, which is around 6160. And if it cannot hold 6160, we need to see whether it can hold pre-market low. But if it breaches this area, then there is a high likelihood that market is going to close the gap and could bounce from here or could rush from here. So at this point, it's very close to high. It's going to be harder for us to trade. Very close to the VWAP. We really want a little bit of pullback for us to get back to the highs. But if it's, for example, if it's breaking out, and we may look for the NQ, because NQ has much more room for us to get 20, 25, 30 points. Whereas ES, I'm not sure whether ES can do much more. 6166 is the high of the previous high in February. We went 5 points above that. And if you could recall yesterday, when NQ broke all-time high, it broke almost 50, 60 points. So we're 60 points, only 3 points. So, my market is getting a little tighter on the upper range. So we need to be extremely careful uh, on the setup. So keep both setup on your both setup, and we'll see whatever I will see the best moving at the time, then we're gonna take the trade. So keep for order MNQ and ES both on your screen. Any question, guys? Excuse me. Guys on the YouTube, I will appreciate if you give the thumbs up, and on the X, if you want to join our YouTube or a Discord, please free to come and reach out. All right, guys, good luck. So only a few seconds are left. Okay, market is bouncing. 30 more seconds. Good luck. Ten more seconds. Can you guys hear me right on the Discord? All right, perfect. All right, so good luck. Ding, 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 ding. All right, first move, gap up. Look at the gap here. Let's see what it does. The market does here. Market is trying to pull back here. All right, pushing higher. Oh, NVIDIA is already broke 157. I didn't know about it. Oh, it's now selling off. So NVIDIA is selling off after hitting 157 in the pre-market. Okay, first push is coming down. Let's see, can it hold the VWAP or no? NQ already lost the VWAP. Watching. No pressure. You know, don't need to force a sell. We have a clear range now on the 2 minutes. This is up above the 2250. If NQ breaks out here over the highs, we can look for the long side move. ES is holding 6166, which is basically the previous high. Okay, market is pulling back. NQ is retesting the pre-market low. Here you go, came down, a big push down. And let's see what has happened here. No trade for now. ES is still holding the opening range. We need to see whether the NQ can hold the pre-market low or not. So it's like it's holding a really big bottom too. And ES is also holding to 166. Let's see what happened now. Can they push back down or they hold it? Get ready for going long, okay? We're gonna go NQ long or MNQ. we want this 550 to hold. So far, it's not holding it. ES is close to over the highs. This is an important area. Look at this one. Okay, let's see if it's come. If it's pushed another push down, is means that the NQ might want to come down. But ES is on the top, so there's a divergence here. So I don't know. Watch for the ES. ES is breaking out. 6-1. Basically, I want ES and Q to go into the same direction, but they're not going into. Watch for the ES to break out. I think ES looks much more stronger. So if it's gonna break 6170, it can go around to another 10, 15 points. See if you can hold 6166. One more attempt, and then we can go long here. Okay, it seems like the rejection came in. I'm not still not interested yet in shorting it. NQ is retesting the pre-market low. Let's see, can it break further down? Look like NQ might gonna break down here, but I'm not interested yet. Given ES is still holding, ES is still holding. NQ is really very close to the 22,500. Let's see what it does. Can it hold? For 22,480 to 22,500 is the buying zone. Let's see if the price holds there, then I'm gonna go long. Okay, 22,480 to 22,500. I want this to NQ to temporarily break this and then come back down. Here you go. Buyer came in before even broke it. Come on, come on. Here you go. I was thinking it's going to at least give us a chance. It's just in a 1 second, boom. Okay, watch out. Watch out. If NQ can hold and reclaim the pre-market low, which is 22,520, we can go long. Okay, this is the test. Let's see what it does. Still interested in going long if it has a sharp fall between 22,480 to 22,500. Or we can go long over 22,520. Okay, any one of that. Okay, it seems like it's going towards 22,520. Excuse me. Okay, if it's gonna break now over 22,520, I'm gonna go long. Okay, I'm long. I'm long NQ. I'm also gonna go long on the ES if the ES gonna break 6.70. Not yet. Only NQ long. I'm only NQ long. This is going to be a 20-point risk. If it's gonna fail here, so far so good. Come on. Okay, there's a sell-off coming in, and ES again rejected over the highs. See, can it hold R3? Don't wait for it to break down. The 3 is still holding it. Let's see what it does here. ES is holding the VWAP. If it fails, if it come back now close to 22,502, then just don't wait for the 500 to break. I'm gonna stop out early because it could be flushed down if it's gonna break. Okay. Put the hard stop loss. Put the hard stop loss. If it's gonna break, it's gonna break. ES is rejecting it, so it's likely gonna. Okay, I'm stopped out. First losing trade here. I'm still interested if it's gonna push us 22,480 for the long side. Here you go. It seems like they just want to stop us out. I'm just thinking that should we re-enter because ES is moved back up. It's just I think it's just going to spike us out. But let's wait. I don't want to risk another NQ trade here. It's looking good, but it has to come back to the 22,520 before we take another risk. Let's give it some time. Maybe market is just consolidating here. Especially, I think the ES, the way the ES is consolidating, that's maybe the reason that NQ is not doing anything. What I was worried about is that what if it's just gonna flush and come back down to 460, right? So that's the worst thing can happen. So that's why I prefer to stop out than to hold. Seems like market is holding. ES is trying to break out. NQ is now pushing up. Um, let's see what it does. ES still not breaking out, so I'm really not confident. What if that is the range? ES is just fail again here, and NQ just come back down again here as well. I wanted to give a little bit more. See, here you go. That's why I not want to go long. Look at this ES and NQ. That's the only reason, and that's the only spike I don't want it to take it. Then look at this spike, almost 10, 20 point spike down, and I think like welcome to summer. Okay, this is a summer volume. Easily, if you're not on the right place, you're just gonna blow your account. And I'm glad that we didn't chase it. We didn't chase at all. I hope you guys have not chased as well. Any of you guys entered on the YouTube or on the Discord without me? Okay, now watch. I think the triple bottom market has made it. If market bounce now, we should go long. Look for the NQ. If it can hold 22,500, we can go long over 22,520. Not yet. Still seems bearish. Okay, I'm not taking any trade now. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not even entering short because look at the bounces they are having. It's really insane bounces. So if NQ claim back over the highs, over the VWAP, then I will go long. And if ES and NQ just doing what they're doing, then I'm not even interested in going long or short. It is just too much random moves. Okay, watch this. This is a zone NQ for NQ. This is the zone buying zone 24, 22,480. Let's see. Can we hold this buying zone here? Okay, market is holding. The moment it touched 24, 22, 490, the buying came in. Let's see. Can this time, uh, you know, we can keep it or no? So far, it's coming down. I think this is an important zone. You need to see whether the market can hold this, and if the market cannot hold this area, the NQ cannot hold, then it's mean that the yesterday range is in the play. Right now, there is a weakness. There is a weakness in the market right now. Let's say this is 480 is a zone. Can this hold? It's not holding it. I'm not in the trade. We just tried one long, which was failed attempt. And Nvidia has closed the whole gap. It's coming further down. Let's see, can the weakness finish here in the market? Okay, the market is bouncing now. This is the first bounce we saw in the market. And the same buying zone, which we have identified. Let's see, can this hold? Another 2 minutes. Still bearish. Okay. Strong pullback. This is the first pullback. ES is going back into their opening range. Okay, this is going to be an important candle to see whether market can come back down or continue the momentum. ES is coming down. NQ is holding it. Nvidia is also respecting the prior day close. Still not interested in going long at this point. Market is holding R3. I felt like they should have a little bit more sell off, just a little bit more before they pull back. They didn't have the full pullback. It was a bounce. Yeah, it's going in the opening range, but it's still very tight range. I'm just not comfortable going long. Look at the very tiny range, and even NQ didn't have a very, you know, with the full pullback. Definitely is going up now. So we'll find out. Let's see how this 5 minutes ends, and then at 10 o'clock will come in, and then we'll find out. But if you look at it, as we said that ES is just in the 10 points range, uh, and NQ has almost the 100-point range. But I don't know. It's just the way it is moving is just a top show. So today could be the day where you force a trade and you can lose. This is exactly where I wanted to see the bounce. Right? See, this is the zone we created. Uh, but I would just wanted a little bit more sell off, just a little bit more. And unfortunately, uh, I didn't find that. But this was exactly in the zone. If we have not taken the prior loss, then I would have taken that trade. Okay, now the NQ is above the VWAP. Let's see what it does. Almost 30 seconds left in 10 o'clock. So it's making another, if you look at it, NQ, and keep kind of making another cup on 2 minutes chart. And or you can even say the V shape. It's just a V shape. It just came down and moved back up. But just a little long because it's a consolidation there. This is exactly the trade I wanted to take it. But since we stopped out on the first trade, I didn't take the second trade. So I just don't want to chase it now. Okay. Look for the ES to break out. If it ES break out, here you go. Breakout. I'm not yet entered, but it was really big spike. Let's see if we can get the little pullback so we can enter. Okay, I'm long. I'm long ES. It's making the new high, so I'm long. Okay, let's see ES can hold the pre-market high. If it couldn't hold the pre-market high, then I'm just going to close it, okay? We already have, we don't want to chase it. Come on, come on. We chase it over to 61.70 today. Today we are just a bit early or a bit late. Our timings are off. Okay, let's see. Can it hold this? Okay, we are okay. It's holding it. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. ES looks strong. Come on. A very nice consolidation. Let's see. It's pushing down now. Let's see. Holding all the nice moving averages, so we can just give a little bit more chance. And it's over the highs. Market is breaking out, so we can trust that move. But if we stop out, we stop out. Then we're not gonna take any more trade. This is I think the good consolidation is happening. It's very close to our break-even point right now, where the entry is. We want really to push us up. Very nice consolidation both on the NQ and ES side. NVIDIA is breaking out. So I think there's a high likelihood that market going to break out as well. Okay, let's see. Can we have the one pull push on the upside? Nice consolidation is happening. All pre-market high is at 2285 and 22, and the we are right now on the ES side. We are very close to the pre-market high. So we want the we don't want a rejection here. We want basically a continuation. Right now, market is consolidating, so market has not done anything wrong. But just get ready for the put this hard stop in the system. Uh, in case if it flushes back, we just gonna we're gonna stop out. Uh, right now, it's holding moving averages after this big spike up. So really want this to hold. It's really coming back down now, not holding it at all. Let's see what it does now. Come on, very close to the stopping out. This is going to be an important last 2 minutes. Let's see, can it hold this or no? We need the buyers to come back in here. Come on. We want buyers to come in here. So far, so not bad at all. Oh man, my connection lost. Can you guys hear me? Good, I reconnected. Okay, so far it's holding it. So far it's holding. Market is pushing back up here. This is going to be an important candle. Let's see, can we stop out here or are we going to get the bounce? The NQ is looking weak. See, I'm still in the trade. 7 more seconds market to close. This 5 minute candle. This could be an interesting candle here. Look at the way the 30 minute is closing right now. It has to push back up if market is really interesting in going along here. Okay, market is coming long here. Market is pushing. Market is pushing, trying to push us up. It has to just to clear 6168. So it's gonna break out. It's a new range, right? So it's an all-time high. So it's always gonna if it's gonna break out now, it's gonna give at least 10, 15 points because there is no target. We don't have any resistance on the top. We just want this pre-market to break out. Okay, right now it's holding, but it doesn't look good. I mean, we want just to quickly break out now. It's taking too long. As far as it stay within the opening ranges, it can easily fail here, and which is right now it's trying to do. Uh, but interesting is I'm watching the Nvidia, Tesla. They're all pushing really high. So not sure why ES would not push here. It would be very interesting if the uh, ES NQ can make the bullish engulfing here. Let's see what it does. Okay, good. I think the bounces started coming in. We just want a continuation now. Okay, we are still in the trade. Trade is working. Let's see. This is very important. Basically, pre-market high and NQ 2570. That is not breaking out. We want this to break out. Basically, this is level where things are getting stopped out all the time. So this is the third rejection. 22570 for NQ. So basically, that's exactly what happened again. 22570 is basically rejecting all every time. I didn't like it the way it's rejecting again. Come on, still holding the upside. We're not really doing anything. Can it go this time? Come on. It's 10:15. Really slow price action. I was not expecting that slow day. Okay, it's moving now. Let's see. Can it break this time? Come on, push. Okay, I think it's moving now. Come on. I think this time it can. 25.70. Come on, 65. Claim 65. Good. 66. Come on. Almost 52. 8 more seconds. It's rejecting again. Come on. Oh, I don't see any aggressive buying happening here, or neither I see any aggressive selling. Okay, I think there is an on top side resistance. It may spike up suddenly. Uh, I don't know. I mean, right now it's just getting as far as not able to clear 67. It's trying. Market is trying really hard. Uh, I'm just gonna lift up stop loss to the 1 point below 61, 68. I'm not sure whether it's going to go now. Market is on the upside. Wanted to break out, uh, but there's no order coming in. Maybe another 5 minutes of consolidation, maybe. So my could put the stop loss very tight. Let's see. See, E is really, really strong. I think this time looks really strong. Market might gonna break. ES is already broke out. Let's see. Hope for the best. Again, rejection. Come on, don't reject. Come on. It's very important NQ to hold 65 to 22,565. Good. Come on, go, 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 go. NQ broke out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. NQ just broke out. Come on. I think it's now looking good. Come on, come on, come on. I think it's breaking out now. Come on. Come on, we want one push. Come on. Don't pull back now. Come on. Don't like it. Just keep pulling backs are not good. Come on. Retest. Come on. Retest. And boom. Boom chakalada. No. Again coming back. Boom chakalada. This is the breakout point. It has to push back from here. Come on. We don't want again the rejection. See again the topping tail. Come on, hold this. No, again failed breakout. Seems like a failed breakout again. Come on, come on. Very slow, very extremely slow breakout, all-time high. Market doesn't even want to know what wants to do. But if it's going to break out, it's going to be a really extreme burst. I'm telling you. But if it just happened right now, it is just doing nothing. Okay, I think time comes in. NQ move back up again. I think NQ is waiting. I don't know what NQ is waiting for, but if NQ break out, everything is going to be smooth. NVIDIA is already breaking out, so I'm not sure why NQ is not breaking out. Come on. Come on, this is a chance. Okay, this is a back test happening on the ES, NQ, both of them. Look at how slow it is, the price action. What should we do? Should we take a little partial, 1 point? It's not even moving, but it's moving, but not moving. I'm really tired now. Okay, I think ES is moving really nice. 774. It is. I think it seems like maybe they're saying, a slow moving there. It's not going to be aggressive breakouts, slow grinding. Looking at a slow grinding there. We need to see when the SPY touch 610 what happens. We need to see when SPY does 610 what happens. I think, but this is really strong. It's moving up, so we had a good trade here. So 610, when the SPY going to hit 610, that's when we need to see what's going to happen. Can market break out abruptly or rejects here, and then maybe we can take the profit. Let's see what happened at 610. Almost 8 cents away. I think this is an important one. What happened exactly at 610? Still 8 cents remaining. That could be our profit target area if we get the rejection, but if we get the strong breakout, then we can hold it. NQ is also holding. Okay, so far it's moving 4 more cents. I'm going to lift a little bit up our profit trail order. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So far it's grinding on a slow pace. I feel like the 610 would be an important psychological level. The previous high, as I mentioned in the beginning of the session, the pre-planning, in the planning section, that the 610 and 613 is the high of the SPY. So 610 could be in a psychological level where market could react. Look at the 30 minutes, it's really strong 30 minutes. Another 5 seconds, 5 cents. Okay, here you go. 610. What happened? Okay, 610 broke out. Fail. Let's see if it fails, then we can just close it. Okay, it's holding. So far holding. holding, holding, hold. Oh yeah, breakout happened. Okay, come on, that's good. So I think 610 is a breakout, so it doesn't really bother. Market doesn't really get bothered. Here you go. Look at the spike. Look at this spike. Now you can always. I'm not taking profit now. I'm gonna list just a little bit more. If you can get to, uh, I'm gonna put the stop loss now under 6176. 6176. What happened? Oh man, why have I not touched my order? Uh-oh, there's something wrong. I cannot touch my order. Why is this happening again and again? Okay. Okay, I'm still holding it. Here you go. Oh, my target fell 6180. My 6180 target fell. How are you guys? How was your trade? Guys, tell me. Don't stay quiet. Where is Voldemort? Voldemort didn't take today to this trade. Vivek, are you still there or sleeping? Guys on the YouTube, did you guys take in the trade? That was a beautiful trade. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't it? What? Guys, if you're watching on a YouTube or on the X, man, Vivek, I'm really getting tired. I don't getting followership, man. We do such a good trade every day, but we don't have any listeners on the YouTube. No, people are not coming. Too many. It's two, three people only. Maybe it's gonna take a while. Yeah, one more step. Absolutely nailed it, man. We nailed the trade. How beautifully. I think we basically entered 6170 and we got exactly at 6182. Beautiful trade. I cannot tell you that how beautiful the trade was. Guys, if you're not with us, you're missing it. Look at how patiently we waited for the trade and we took the one of the best trades. Isn't it, Vivek? Because it was slow. Because I think the NQ was not ready. And as I mentioned to you that if 610 would accept it, you're gonna see a big spike, and we saw exactly 8 point spike. Beautiful trade. I mean, look at the 30-minute candle. How does it look like? Man, I'm really pity on people who are shorting it, and I was keep telling you guys not to short this market. Uh, Even in our group, there is one person who I'm telling you not to short. This market is not to short at all. Were you trading in January 2024? Yeah. So January to March, look at how strong market was. That's exactly the same market. You're not gonna find, uh, you know, shorting opportunities. you need to be extra, excessively accurate in your shorting. If you really want to short, you need to be extremely sniper entries, extremely well in reading the tape, and that balance with only for 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours. You take your short, take the profit, and come back. Don't expect that this weakness is going to continue 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. This is not the market. This is not the market. And I was telling you, in fact, last month, the market is not even letting you pull back for 30 minutes. Did you see the last two sessions of the 15 minutes? Market come back down, and then another 15 minutes, market just put back down. There's a lot of buying happening. Don't ask me why. Okay? Don't ask me why it's happening. I can tell you it's happening. I don't have the answer why it's happening. I mean, this is the way market is, right? You need to respect what market is want to do, right? 2 months ago, market wants to sell off, right? And if you're trying to go long, it's on you. Now market is going up, you're trying to short, it's on you. So why you want to do that what market wants to do? Otherwise, just follow the market. Just follow the lead. If market is telling you that I don't want to break down, that's it. Just you know, don't force it. Now this pullback is coming. People are gonna think, oh, this is a short. No, this may not be the short at all. It's just a normal pullback, and market will continue further up. How many times you're gonna think this one red candle is a weakness candle? No. Look at them, understand the market context. That's why, guys, if you're still struggling, you're not profitable. I'm telling you, don't come into those, in the way structure. I saw so many channels. You just to scalp every 1 minute up and down, up and down. You stay focused. Stay understand the market structure and context. Stay in the overall big picture market trend. It's much easier for you to make money. But if you're just gonna keep flipping your biases each 1 minute, 2 minute candle, after 5 minutes you're gonna think, oh, market is too extended, I want to short. Now market is coming down, or it's too much to came down, I'm gonna go long. No, don't do that. This is all the recipes of failure, right? Just stay focused, stay calm, look for the market structure, look for the right risk reward. Once you find the right risk reward, just enter. Right now market is extended. You might gonna think, oh, I'm gonna short, right? It might gonna work for 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute, right? But then it's gonna fail again. It's gonna bounce. What you gonna do? I'm keep telling you that Nvidia is breaking out. All time high, 157. Why do you think that the market will not going to break out? If the underlying stocks are buying and underlying stocks are just keep making new highs, then why do you think that they're not gonna make the new high? Guys, I would really appreciate if you give a thumbs up and share. Uh, you know, it will really help our channel to move forward and reach out to the other traders who are struggling. I really need your support. Really appreciate if you can help us. And if you have a good trade and you want to support us, you always use this barcode, and then you can share a coffee with me by just scanning this QR code. And we have a whole methodology classes every week. We take the live classes. So if you're interested in learning those, you come and join daily live trading sessions and take every week weekly sessions. That's good right now, Mark. We made a new high at 6182. This is really good. So, guys, remember next week is a July 4th. We have a special promotion. Uh, I'm going to see right now our ecosystem costs $1,800. On the 4th of July, it's going to be a 35% off. So, if you're going to join us, you can join us on the ecosystem. I'm going to share you the link very quickly in just 1 minute before we end the stream. Just give me a 1 second. So here you go. You can scan this code. If you're interested in joining our stream, uh, please use this code. and and remember, the 4th of July, I will be traveling the next week, so I'll be still finding the arrangement how I'm going to come online. I'm going to keep you posted through my ads and YouTube that how I'm going to do. If I need to, if I couldn't trade, then I still do the pre-market analysis. I'll give you detailed recap and levels so you can have at least a good trading understanding before you take your personal trades. But I'm trying my best to set up the system so I can come online with you guys as well. This is the 35% off. You can scan this barcode if you're interested in trading with us live. So market is pulling back a little bit. Watch if you're really interested in trading. Watch for the VWAP. There might be a VWAP reversal coming. And remember, Vivek, that what I said to you that if the NQ hold 22,550, it can easily go to 22,600. And this exact print we have is 22,597. Exact print. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream soon. So if you have any questions, you can write it down here. Um, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. All right. All right. Thanks. I'm really glad that you're really having a good time with me.